So we need to know the meaning of discipline and motivation before we can know the difference and understand it. It's the King Forex here, so please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and share the video so my channel will be able to grow. So, in a very general sense, discipline is the act of obeying rules or sticking to a particular code of behavior, while motivation, it's like the drive behind something. That is like the reason why you are acting or the reason why you are doing something. That's what motivation is. So, a lot of people usually compare and contrast discipline and motivation. But in this video, what I'm going to be telling you is which of them is supposed to be your driver, which of them is supposed to carry you along, which of them is going to help you reach to where you're help you get to where you want to go to. So let me give you guys an example or a brief description of what discipline and motivation is like with a very simple example. So I'm going to let's say for instance you wake up every morning and sweep your room and clean your room every single morning. That is what discipline is. You being able to sweep and clean your room every single morning, not like you do today and tomorrow you will not do, and the day after that's when you decide to do. No, that's not discipline. Discipline is when you do it today, you do it tomorrow, you keep on sweeping and sweeping and sweeping and sweeping your room. That's an example of how discipline is. You being able to stick to something continuously and consistently. That is what it is. And like I said, motivation is the driving force behind something. That is the reason you are doing something. So from this scenario I gave, this sweeping scenario, motivation now is now the reason why you are sweeping. So you know the reason why you are sweeping is for your room to be clean and neat. That is the motivation behind you sweeping your room. Do you get the difference now? Discipline is you being sweeping the room every day, sweeping the room every day. But motivation is now you sweeping the room because you want the room to be neat. So the driving force behind you sweeping the room is for you to leave your room neat. So, but what you need every day is not the motivation. Though motivation is there to kickstart something in you, but discipline is what is going to drive you. Let me explain this to you now. From that sweeping scenario I gave, the motivation, remember, the motivation behind you sweeping your room is for your room to be neat. So let's say on Monday you wake up and you decide to sweep. On Tuesday, you wake up very tired and you don't feel like sweeping. You are not motivated to sweep, so you will not sweep. Your room will still be dirty. On Wednesday, you wake up again and you don't feel like it because motivation is when you are, yes, you are feeling the need to do it. You are seeing the reason. But if you are not now feeling agile and maybe you wake up very 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 tired and you decide, okay, I'm not going to sweep today. You did not sweep the next day. That is what lack of motivation is. So you sweeping on Monday and not sweeping for the rest days of the week, you see that you did not have the motivation to sweep. You did not feel like sweeping. That's why you did not sweep. But when discipline is your driver, when discipline is in play, you will see that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, throughout the rest of the week, you are always sweeping your room every single day. You are always sweeping. That is when discipline is in play. You see, discipline is regardless of how you feel physically or emotionally. Discipline does not care if you are tired. So if you are disciplined, if you have that driving force in you of discipline, not motivation, you will see that even if you wake up and you're tired, you know that there's something you have to do. Even if you don't feel like doing it, you must do it. So you see now, with discipline and motivation, you see that with motivation, some days will be clean, some days will be dirty. But with discipline, so every single day will be very, very clean. You guys get what I'm saying now? So now let's redirect this whole scenario of sweeping into the forex space. The same understanding you have from this sweeping scenario. Now let's push it into the forex space. So now you will see that to be successful in this forex space, you need discipline. That is sticking to a set of rules, sticking and following a code of behavior in your forex life. So you see that if you have a trading plan and you have a trading strategy, you have to be disciplined enough to follow them religiously. Do not jump from one strategy to another. Do not alter your trading plan anyhow. Set a trading plan, make sure you are disciplined and follow the trading plan from head to toe every single day, whether you are winning or whether you are losing. So motivation is just there to help you kickstart. Let's say you are just motivated today, you just started this, let's say you just started trading today, you are motivated, you are so happy. Tomorrow you might not be that same motivated, the same motivation you felt yesterday, you might not still feel it the next day. But if you are disciplined, you know that this thing I did yesterday, I must do it today. This thing I did today, I will do it tomorrow. I must consistently repeat what I'm doing so that I will remain successful. But if you are driven by motivation, you see that today that you are motivated, you trade well, you are doing everything well. Tomorrow that you are not motivated, you will just be down, you'll not do anything. But with discipline, you know that I don't feel like doing this thing, but I must do it, but I have to do it. That is just how it is. So the whole thing I'm just saying is that motivation gives you the start, but discipline keeps you moving towards your goal. Motivation just helps you start, but for you to maintain that thing you started, it's discipline that will carry you along. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say this is you and this is your goal. Huh? And there's a driver, there are two drivers here. The first driver is discipline, the second driver is motivation. So if you are driven by motivation, you see that you are moving. Let's say you're no more motivated, you stop moving. You are motivated again, you start moving. But you're not motivated, you stop moving. Let's say now again, you're not still motivated, you're not moving. You are not motivated, you are still in that same spot, you are stagnant, you are not moving. Again, you're not yet motivated, you are still there, but your goal is still where it is. But discipline as the driver, this is discipline as the driver. With discipline, you are moving, you are pushing it. You don't feel like doing it now, you are doing it, but you're still moving. I'm very, very, very tired. I can't do this thing, but I have to do it. You are doing it, but you're still moving. Even if you're moving fast or you're moving slow, even if you are not stagnant, no matter, even if I'm like this, you see, I'm very slow, I'm moving, but I'm still moving. I'm not just stagnant staying there. That's where your goal is. You discipline, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, fast. No matter your pace, you will get to where your goal is. But with motivation, you just keep delaying yourself. Keep delaying yourself. You'll be waiting to be motivated. If you're not feeling motivated, there are things that bring you down psychologically and emotionally. You will just remain stagnant. So that's is a very, very clear example of what discipline and um, motivation is. So, guys, with all this being said, be motivated, and even if you are not motivated, stay disciplined and be consistent with being disciplined. Discipline. I'll see you guys in the next video.